Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Memorial United Methodist Church. It's our weekly update today. We're in Thomasville, North Carolina, and today is Wednesday, March the 24th, 2021, and earlier this week, spring has sprung. It is so good to be in spring and a little bit warmer temperatures and a little bit more sunlight.
Some flowers are blooming up.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for too long. So anyway, happy spring to everybody. And we want to thank you for joining us this morning for a few thoughts, a few ideas, a few facts for March the 24th. And then some other stuff that's going on here at our church that you need to be aware of. First of all, I want to start us off today in history, March 24th. In 1898, the very first automobile was sold.
I wonder how long it took them to come to a price that they both agreed on.
I don't know. Yeah, they had to dicker over it and make some counter offers and go talk to the manager.
And that was a pre-owned car. Had been owned previously by an old lady who only drove to church on Sunday, and it was downhill both ways. What a bargain!
It's always just a sweet little old lady driving that car. So anyway, first automobile was sold, and then in 1958, Elvis Presley was drafted into the Army. He joined the Army, and and you were telling me that he didn't want any special treatment.
No, that's what they said.
I mean, I don't know how.
I think they recognized, they knew who he was because there's all the people there. He probably had a special job.
Yeah.
Envoy or something. Man. But I bet getting drafted, when he read that letter, he didn't say thank you very much.
No, probably not. No, not at all. So anyway, he was kind of in the prime of his career at the time, wasn't he? So
he
I think he went on to do some really great things. But at that point, that was a big deal.
He sure did.
So anyway, that was 1958, and then in 1989, I remember this because I was in high school, and they just told us all about this. The worst oil spill in history, in U.S. history anyway. The Exxon Valdez.
Yeah, Exxon Valdez.
Yeah, and how much? I can't remember. It was up in Alaska, but how much was it? It was a lot.
11 million gallons.
Golly.
I ain't no concept of what that is.
I have no idea either.
I mean, but it was a terrible environmental thing. I remember seeing pictures of ducks and birds and stuff just covered in oil.
People like washing them off and everything.
Yeah, you can use the blue Dawn dish detergent to do that. I promise you. So I think the captain was he drunk or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, they got to blame somebody.
Yeah.
I think that's. But anyway, that was a terrible disaster.
It was bad.
I wonder if they've got it all cleaned up.
I would hope so by now. I would hope so. I don't know
if it's stained stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll never be the same. But
it's amazing.
As much as they can get done. So anyway, that was that was a tough time in our history. So 1989, and then another tough time, 1993.
Terrible.
Gosh, Doogie Howser MD. His final episode came on, and that was a cool show that he was supposedly like a teenager or something. That was a doctor and just a prodigy or whatever. So anyway, his final episode aired in 1993.
And so ever since he was around, every young doctor who graduates from medical school, somebody's gonna greet them and say,
"What's up, Doogie?"
Doogie Howser.
That's cool. So anyway, 1993, the last episode of Doogie Howser MD aired, and then there was some famous birthdays just today. So, 1920, and I got Fanny Crosby was born.
19 or 18?
I'm sorry, 1820. I'm getting
18.
I was so excited because I just wanted to say her name on the.
I know that's what got you confused.
Fanny Crosby. Now I looked. I don't know how she got that name. I think her real name was Frances, and somehow it became Fanny. But
I didn't know that.
But the real cool thing was she had been blind since she was an infant and wrote all kinds of hymns. She was a hymn writer. Over 8,000 hymns, and then I think I read 1,000 different poems. So
that goes together, hymns and poetry.
Yeah, I guess so. But
she never did put that one to music though. Roses are red, violets are blue. She didn't put that to music.
Is that her? Oh, that's okay. But she did write "Blessed Assurance." I love "Blessed Assurance." To God be the glory. But so I was educated today. Like I just wanted to say her name because I thought it was funny. But she was a heck of a lady.
So when we start singing hymns again in church, and you got a hymn book, always look and see who wrote the words or the music or whatever. It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Between her and Charles Wesley, they probably dominate.
They are filled up. Yeah, our hymn book is filled up with her stuff and his stuff. So yeah. So anyway, make note of that. She was born today. Also, Harry Houdini.
Harry Houdini,
famous escape artist. So yeah,
he started young. His mom and dad couldn't keep him in the crib. Oh. He's escaping.
Always getting out.
That's a good one, right there.
Yeah, I think some of my kids might have a future in escape artist.
That's right.
So anyway, that was 1874 was Harry Houdini, and then 1909, a criminal named Clyde Barrow was born. So you were telling me who Clyde Barrow?
Who is Clyde Barrow?
You might not know him by Clyde Barrow.
If you say Bonnie and Clyde,
that's right.
That helps you a whole lot right there.
So Bonnie and Clyde, the Clyde of Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Now, didn't he just pass away peacefully in a retirement community somewhere?
No, I read something today that he was. I guess they were robbing banks and had gone on a pretty significant killing spree at one point and was caught by a U.S. Marshal, and I can't remember. I thought I read Texas, but that may not. I'm sure I'll get corrected on that. But that they were this Marshal and his posse, his group, caught them in the car and like just hailed bullets, like 130 some shots at one time. So it was. They were not going to let them.
He was like America's most wanted number one or something.
He killed police officers, civilians, everybody, and so they were looking for him. They were really looking for him. So anyway,
and quite the opposite in personality.
Yeah. So he was born in 1909, but in 1951, Tommy Hilfiger was born. He was American fashion. What was it? He had like these big block prints and everything. Yellow, red, and blue, and white, and just.
I don't have none.
Anyway, 1951, Tommy Hilfiger, and I think this is who you're talking about. 1972, Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, was born.
Big man.
He is 49 today. I read he has a shoe size 22. That's I believe that's like twice the size. That's supposed to be twice the size of like the average American. Like the average American is like 10 and a half.
I believe that.
He is 22. I mean,
he's like 7 feet tall and weighs 300.
300.
But he's just a monster.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was just a bully out on the court. He's just big and massive. But yet, when you see him in interviews and stuff, he is like softy. He is like just a teddy bear. Yeah, funny guy. And I read today that he spent his first $1 million when he was doing his signing bonus. He spent the first $1 million that he got like in 30 minutes. It was just gone. But the cool thing was he spent it on his mom and dad. Like he bought him a house in a safe neighborhood, and he'd grown up kind of in poverty a little bit, and so he wanted to make sure his mom and dad were taken care of. So first $1 million went straight to his mom, and took him about 30 minutes to get that done. So anyway, he's a good guy. I think he's a real good guy. So anyway, that his birthday is today.
Shack Attack.
Yeah, 1972. So anyway, so that's what happened. That's what's going on in March on March 24th. But we also have some stuff going on here at the church that you need to be aware of, and we've talked a lot about the Lenten food drive. Make sure you're here on Friday at 10 o'clock to get your perishables and canned foods. To get them delivered. But big news. This Sunday, the 8:50 service is coming back. The Awaken worship service is coming back. Jarrett Hall, be here. Aaron Prilliman, our contemporary worship director, he has the band just rocking. It is really good. Yeah. So do not miss this. I know you've been used to sitting there in your pajamas. I was going to say pajamas. I meant to say underwear came out, but you've been sitting there worshiping in your pajamas. But you need to be here. You just need to be here. It is unlike. It's not like being there in the house. You need to be here in the community and stuff. So,
8:50. Jared Hall.
8:50. Be here.
We'll be taking all the safety precautions.
Yes.
Be sure to wear a mask. There's a thermometer right when you come in. You can check your temperature right there. Just look into it, and hope that you'll do that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited about it. And then, of course, Holy Week is coming up. I know at the 11 o'clock service that day, on this coming Sunday, which is Palm Sunday, I believe Norris was saying he's going to have a brass quintet or a brass ensemble.
I think he said it's going to be 5 instruments.
Okay, I think that's a quintet. Stop. So anyway, he's going to have special music. So please be here for that. Then then later in the week we're going to do the crosswalk
on Good Friday.
So
that's next Friday, not this coming Friday,
right?
But the next Friday.
We're going to do the crosswalk on that. We're going to start at 11 o'clock here at Memorial, and we're going to walk to Brown New Calvary. It's going to be outside. We are asking for masks, but we're going to be outside. We're hoping to be as safe as possible. Brown New Calvary is going to allow us to use their bus if you want to ride back from Brown New Calvary to the church. They're going to give rides back to Memorial. So anyway, please participate in that, and you're going to get some more information in a card, I believe.
Yeah,
going
postcard.
Out.
Yeah.
So make sure of that, and then later on Good Friday, which is not this Friday but the next, is the Tenebrae service. So that's going to be at 7 p.m. And I love that service. Yeah. It is so dramatic. I think it is just a beautiful way.
In the sanctuary.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful way to kind of set the tone for the weekend. So anyway, and then of course Easter Sunday is coming up, and we have some great things happening for that, and you just need to stay tuned. We'll go into a little bit more detail next week about the Easter Sunday worship times, and
watch Norris's 10 at 10 from yesterday.
Okay, yeah, he's been talking about that too. Get you ready for that. So a lot of really cool stuff happening here at the church, and we're kind of getting back into the groove of things, and saw Kristen Shores, our new administrative assistant, started just on Monday. So if you get a chance, stop in, say hello to her. She is great, and she's in the administrative assistant office there, and so you can come in and say hello to her, and we're, like I said, we're just kind of rolling along.
A lot of good things.
So anyway, I hope that you are having a great day. Enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having, and we will see you soon. Take care of each other.